Hi everyone, it's Annalisa and welcome back to my channel. In my previous videos recently that I have done, I mentioned that I was going to do more videos on tying in the twin flame dynamic with the universal laws. And although there are quite a few universal laws, I believe that they all sort of intertwine. And I haven't gone into depth much within the past year, but I feel that this is a good time to tie in the universal laws to the twin flame connection. Know that it is relevant to understanding your spiritual path. And we know that this journey is a spiritual awakening. You're on a new spiritual path, and your divine masculine came in as a catalyst to help you begin awakening. Now, some of you, if not many, may have had other awakenings like myself. I have had other awakenings as a child, as a younger adult, and even during my marriage that I was in previously, I had an awakening too. So many of you may have had other awakenings as a younger person. But this awakening, at least for me, really shook my entire world upside down. But looking at it now, it certainly has been a blessing because my entire life has shifted. My energy has completely shifted. And if it wasn't for this twin flame awakening, I don't know that I would have shifted to this extent. In referring to the law of attraction and your twin flame journey, I truly believe that your thoughts and emotions dictate what you see in the 3D. So one of the important things to think about here is that having awareness of your self-talk. If your self-talk about your divine masculine is negative, whether you are interacting with them at this point or you have been in separation for a while, if your self-talk is negative, if your self-talk is constantly going back in the past about all the things that have happened that were not so good, then you're only attracting the same. So it's really important to have that awareness of where is your self-talk? How are you talking about yourself and or your divine masculine? Is it negative thoughts and emotions? Because your thoughts build your emotions. Are you constantly going in the past? Are you ruminating about the past? And are you constantly saying, well, my divine masculine doesn't show up for me. My divine masculine is doing this, that, and that. My divine masculine is married. I don't know if we'll ever be together, right? All of this talk is not positive. All of this talk is creating a question mark as to a good outcome may not happen. So really thinking about this piece and how is your self-awareness, and not only with your divine masculine, but anything in your life. Are you saying to yourself, I can never do this. I can never accomplish this. I'll never have enough money. How am I going to build an online community? I'm going to be stuck in this job forever. Whatever it may be that you're saying to yourself, right? It could be around love. It could be around money. It could be around your health. It could be about anything. But having that awareness and what is going on, what is that chit chat that is going on in your own mind, right? And also when you're having person-to-person interactions or telephone interactions. I know nowadays there's a lot of social media interactions, right? So how are those interactions? Having that awareness. Are you staying positive? Having negative self-talk keeps you in a lower vibration, whereas talking positively about your life and your divine masculine, even though you might be in separation, right, is still going to bring more of a positive outcome. So it's really important that the divine feminine really learns that if you are having negative self-talk, you really want to start changing that around and beginning to talk positively about yourself, about your situation, about everything in general, even though, right, your mind is telling you, no, this is not happening good. This is a bad thing that's happening. You want to turn that around and look at everything as the bridge of incidents leading you to your highest version of yourself. In the law of attraction, we know that like attracts like. Your vibration attracts your vibration. So if you are maintaining yourself at a lower vibration, guess what's going to happen? Your divine masculine is going to stay in a lower vibration as well, because you are the one soul. You are one. You are exactly the same when it comes to vibration and frequency. Your divine masculine is you. Your divine masculine is the masculine core energy of yourself. Although you have the masculine and feminine energy within you, and he or she also has the masculine and feminine energy within themselves, you are the dominant divine feminine energy, and they are the dominant divine masculine energy. They are really you in another body. And I know the mind doesn't want to hear that, right? The mind is trying to analyze all of that, right? And that's perfectly okay, because this journey is not about the mind. This journey is stepping into your heart center, stepping into a higher vibration of love, of peace, and of joy. And we know that your thoughts and emotions are like magnets. You're only going to attract what your thoughts and emotions feel like. If you keep saying to yourself, you're never going to lose 10 pounds, then guess what? You're going to have a hard time losing 10 pounds. And if your emotions stay at a negative vibration, right, then you're going to continue to keep that sad vibration, and you're not going to be able to uplift yourself in thinking and feeling that you will be able to lose those 10 pounds. And I just use that as an example. It could be anything going on in your life. And we know that the law of attraction talks about what you put out is what you get back, right? So, and that includes the actions that you do in your everyday life. So when you are helping others, you will also get that back in some form or another. The universe will always give something back to you when you give, and you give out of love, out of willingness, out of that desire to help others. So how this applies in the twin flame journey is that your divine masculine is reflecting back to you where you are. So if you are attracting your divine masculine in a way that does not meet your needs, then that means that your vibration isn't quite aligned to a higher vibration where they are coming back in a more beautiful way. And I often hear at times from divine feminines that they've done the inner work, they do feel healed, but their divine masculine still is not coming back in. And what that means is that you're still having expectations, right? Because when you are living your life in a higher vibration, you don't expect or need any specific person to come into your life. And also understanding that although you may be at a higher vibration, not everything happens so quickly in the 5D. So it's about closing that gap too between the 3D and the 5D. And sometimes it takes longer than you might want it to. But the law of detachment is also letting go of outcomes, trusting and surrendering, and just knowing that it is already yours. So some important questions to ask yourself is, what are you attracting in your life? Because not only is your divine masculine a perfect mirror, others around you, including family members, friends, work members, are all reflecting your vibration as well. So really the 3D world is reflecting back at you. So where is your vibration? What are you attracting to your life, right? And we really have to sit with this one and really look at ourselves and look at our self-talk, look at our thoughts, right? And catching our thoughts when they are not so positive and we want to drift back into the past. Being on this awakening journey, we know there is no past, there is no future, right? All there is being present. And this journey is helping you be present, to live your life in the present moment, in the now moment. And that is not something that we're used to doing, right? We're not used to living in the present. We're used to ruminating about the past. We're used to thinking and planning our future, right? So now we're being asked to be present, to just live in the present. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't plan a trip or you can't plan a function or plan whatever it is to go out with your friends or whatever that is, but not get caught up with having anxiety about not knowing what the future is going to hold, to let go of that, to let go of the past and all the trauma and all the obstacles that you went through, and especially your memories that have not been so good with your divine masculine, to let go of all of that, right? And all of this takes time to do. It doesn't just happen overnight. It is a process. So you have to allow yourself the time to process all of this and to learn how to shift the energy. So, in asking yourself, what am I attracting into my life? And really looking at that and being aware of your thoughts and emotions, you can attract all good things, including abundance in every area. And when you are attracting favorable things in your 3D, you're raising your frequency. And we know that you as an individual, you are love frequency. You have always been love frequency. Now, you may not feel like you are love frequency, but your soul is love. So this path, this spiritual path, is helping you remember that you are love, you are peace and joy, and that you can attract all beautiful things in your life. And that includes your divine masculine. Again, your divine masculine is your higher self. It's a 5D energetic connection. In order for the 3D connection to occur, you have to maintain a 5D higher frequency, right? And that is what you are anyway. You are that love frequency. It's all about letting go and releasing all of the old, all of the limiting beliefs, right? Everything that you've gone through in the past and letting all that go. And that is what many divine feminines struggle with. So when you really begin to have that awareness of your self-talk and then begin to change your self-talk, that is really, really going to help you. And how do you do that? You can do that in many ways. You can do it with affirmations and saying affirmations to yourself on a regular basis, right? You can't just say it once a day. And not only do you have to say it, you have to start feeling the affirmations, right? Because I can say, I have a lot of money, I have a lot of money, but I look at my bank account and I don't have a lot of money, right? You have to say it and then start to feel that you have the money, right? As you begin to change your self-talk, you also change what you attract in. And if you are talking positively about yourself, about others, and in your actions, you're going to attract more beautiful things in your life. Again, and that includes your divine masculine. You can also use visualization as well, or you can start to journal. Some people like to write, and that is perfectly fine as well. Whatever it is that works for you to really attract in beautiful things in your life. And guess what? You're the only one that can do it. No one else can do it for you. This journey is about self. It's about you, and it's giving you tools to really become your most magnetic self, to attract in, to really use the law of attraction and attract in everything beautiful in your life. And when you do this, you're not going to be worried about whether your divine masculine comes in or doesn't come in. But the paradox is that when you are positive, when you love yourself, when you are attracting all good things, you're also going to attract your divine masculine back in as well, because they are you. They have never been separate from you. So just know you have all the power. You have everything you need to be the best version, to be who you're meant to be. Whether that's to be with your divine masculine, whether that means to be with a soulmate, whatever it is that you choose, you have the power. You have that within yourself, and you attract everything in your life. So I'm going to close it there. I hope this was helpful. If you need more help, I do have a website, inthehiddenkingdom.com. I'm sending you all so much love.